Well, as lawmakers return home from a busy legislative session in Tallahassee, many have made sure that Jacksonville was a focus for some new development projects. Millions of dollars have been committed to these new projects. We go now to On Your Side. Zach Wilcox joining us live from the Florida Casket Factory in downtown Jacksonville. Zach, that's one of many places that could be in store for quite the facelift.
Yeah, Destiny, it's crazy to think that the Florida Casket Company has been here for 100 years or so now. Been vacant for some of those recent years. Well, the goal right now is to turn it into the Jacksonville Music History Museum. You and I were actually talking earlier about that Ray Charles, Pat Boone, Leonard Skinner all have ties to Jacksonville. I'm sure those would be things that would be explored at a museum like that. $500,000 getting set aside in the state budget to renovate this building to make that become a reality. And this is just one of quite a few projects that benefited from some late additions to that state budget. One of the biggest investments the state will make into Jacksonville is to bring a UF Health graduate campus to downtown. The state is committing $75 million to the project to join with city and private investments for the major undertaking.
Providing new graduate education programs aimed at supporting the region's growing workforce need.
UF isn't the only school getting money from the state. The budget has more than $26 million going to the University of North Florida Coggin College of Business remodel and more than $7 million set to remodel the Brooks College of Health. Shark research is swimming its way into the state budget. $5 million is set to go to a new O-Search Research and Operations Center at Mayport. The ongoing battle against flooding in Atlantic Beach will get a boost. $500,000 will go to flood mitigation at Hopkins Creek in the Aquatic Gardens area off Atlantic Boulevard. The USS Orlick's new home in the shipyards is due for some upgrades. $500,000 to repair the pier and retrofit the hangar. All right, so I just highlighted a few projects there, and the list kind of goes on from there that may come to fruition here with this state funding. But I want to point out that that is a big may, because this budget still has to go before the governor. He still has to sign off on it, and he does have the ability to do a line item veto, so he could cut some of these things if it comes down to crunch time. In fact, that Shark Research Center, well, that was in the budget last year and got vetoed, so we'll just have to see if this is the year that it's going to happen. In downtown, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, On Your Side.